Good morning, students. Last class continuation. C.V. Raman, the Pride of India. Now, page number 25. He was elected to the Royal Society of London in 1924. Then he was elected Royal Society of London, the very famous society, especially medicines, science. In 1924, and the British government made him a Knight of the British Empire in 1929. Here is a knight means a man of high social rank. It was a great honor to C.V. Raman because of his effect, Raman effect. His research brought a good name and fame, not only India but entire the world. So that here British government honored him. That is a title here is. Knight is a title, a man of high social rank. In the year 1929, which was given by British Empire. To whom? To C.V. Raman. Behalf of his Raman effect. It was a high honor for any great scientist. It is a good honor, a great honor for any scientist because they worked hard. They sacrificed their life for this world. Next paragraph. His advice means here C.V. Raman's advice. What is his message to young scientists, to young people in India? His advice to young scientists was to look at the world around them and not to confine. Here, confine is to restrict. So, young students, young scientists, you are spending many hours in the laboratories, of course, but you have not to stick what you researched in the laboratories. To look at the world, how it is going on. To look into the world, how changes are happened and occurred. C.V. Raman, his advice to young scientists was to look at the world around them and not to confine themselves to their laboratories. The essence of science, he said, is independent thinking. The entire science he researched. Ultimately, he said only one thing about science. What is the essence of science? It is independent thinking. It is independent thinking. So, and hard work. The essence of science is only two things by Raman. First one is independent thinking. Second one is hard work. Those things are essential for any scientist, not equipment. For example, we know scientists, they spend many years in the laboratories. They left their families. But Raman told only one thing. So you have to not confine the laboratories. So you should look into the world. Observe how things are changed. So this is very important advice for all young scientists in the world. Now children, last paragraph. Scientists did not base any equipment. They should depend upon their individual own thinking and they do hard work. It is very important aspect, children. Next, C.V. Raman was the first Indian scholar. Scholar means great learned person. Scholar means learned person having abundant knowledge in almost all fields of science. Wholly in India and received Nobel Prize. That is, he got this. That is, received Nobel Prize in science. He is the first man. He was the first Asian and the first non-white to win such a great award in science. That is here. So it was a great honor to him. Not only India, entire the world. The first. He passed away in 1970. He died. Passed away means he died on November 21st. But his memories are with us. So many scientists they passed away. Recent Abdul Kalam passed away, but his theories are there, existing in the world, permanently, ultimately, finally, that is. But his memories are with us. February 28th, as you know, February 28th, we celebrated this National Science Day on behalf of C.V. Raman Effect and his research work. So we celebrated National, that is Science Day, on February 28th. The day on which he discovered the Raman effect is celebrated as National Science Day to commemorate. We are going to remember his services every year. At least once we remember C.V. Raman and his services and his research work in science at the particular day, that is February 28th. His remarkable achievement in science. He did many achievements in science. Which is remarkable achievement means here is Raman effect. Okay, children, it is that is completion of the lesson. Then once you should go through vocabulary part. I think it is very important here is when you go to there is comprehension passages, especially question and answers not there. Comprehension passage you should, that is what is confines, what is night, and knight is a man of social high rank. And next, what about harmonious, very pleasant, here is there. What is the meaning of the word red day letter? Red letter day means an important day. So equipment or sophisticated or transparent. So when you know these meanings, when you learn these meanings, so you should, that is easy to do comprehension passages. Next, children, page number 27. Now see, all of you, that is you open your textbooks, already told, and just vocabulary, just glimpse, grammar, just like here. His parents were, Roman number 1, first question. His parents were keen to send him abroad for higher studies. But what is the meaning of the particular word keen? Keen means eagerness, atrutala. Here is particular not there, and worried not there, and eager is absolutely correct answer. Here is his parents were keen means very much interested to send him to abroad, that is for further studies. Next, the word hailed. Hail means here admired. Hail means the word hailed the discovery as the Raman effect. Not only Indians, but the entire world admired his scientific research, which is called Raman effect. That is admired, called, thought. So answer is here, hailed is admired. Next, third one. In his youth, Raman was mainly interested in acoustics. Acoustics means a sound of science. A sound of science. So that is here is mainly underlined. Mainly means here primary. Fourth one. The British made Raman a knight of the British Empire. Made means here is manager not there, correct. Place not correct. And absolute right is here is appointed. Next, last question, children. Raman passed away. I already explained when I am going, there is explanation lesson. Passed away means died. So not was killed and not left, died. Okay, next second Roman. Now see children, verb and noun. Most of all verbs end with here is ed. Generally verbs. Most of all verbs end with ed. And here is most of all, that is noun end with ent or ment or er or or ist also end with. Some examples are given, children. The underlined word delighted is a verb. Ed, delighted. Delight V1, delighted V2 and V3, delighted. So enjoyed here is a delighted is there, then is a verb and feeling of joy and happiness. It is noun form is delight. Noun form is here delight. Next, enjoyed. enjoyment. Enjoyed is a verb. Noun is enjoyment. Next, children, surprised. Surprise. Surprised means surprise. Disappointed. Verb. Noun is here disappointment. Disappointed verb. Noun is here disappointment. Next, worried. Worry. Worried means here worry. Next, satisfied. Satisfied means satisfaction. I already told you satisfaction. So here is a satisfaction. Satisfaction is a word. Here is end with ION. Satisfaction. Satisfy verb. Satisfied V2. But here is satisfaction. TION or SIONER or end with noun. Satisfied verb. Satisfaction. Noun. Okay, children. Enjoyed. Enjoyment. Surprised. Surprise. Disappointed. Disappointment. Worried. Worry. Satisfied. Satisfaction. Okay, children. Here is some examples. Noun forms is given. First one, that is shocked. Answer is shocked. Next, second blank, relieved. Relief. Relieved. Relief. Believed also same. Believed. Believe. Believed verb. Belief noun. Third one, here is excited. Excitement. Excitement. MENT. Fourth one, honest. Honesty. Honesty is there. Honesty. That is noun. Okay, children, by next class I shall discuss grammar of this lesson. Grammar. Just next class discuss the grammar. Okay, children, I completed only one lesson of second unit. That is C.V. Raman, the pride of India. C.V. Raman, the pride of India. A reading only completed. So just you should go through textbook and read the entire lesson 2 or 3 times and note down difficult words when you feel you are going to ask next online classes when it will commence. Okay, children, I told you, you have to read, you have to must and should. Language is connected to read, write, listen. Read something, then listen, and then write. First of all, listen. You should follow classes strictly. Listen, open textbook. What teachers are explaining. Next, read. Then write. That is practice. Don't leave these things. If you leave these things, I think you forgot almost all things in your studies. Okay, children? Thank you. And next class, then I shall just interact with some grammar, and again lessons will be there. That is, I think you should take your textbook. Okay? Thank you, children.